Oh, we're on. Hello and happy Valentine's Day. Well, if you're in the US, it's tomorrow, but if you're in New Zealand, it's today. And okay, is this working? Can you hear me? Ooh, oh, I'm gonna do a heart. I'm gonna send a heart. Um, yeah. What do people do in New Zealand? I think in the past where I've booked things, I think like bookings book up, but like, you're not seeing tons of how do I say, like, things to buy, like, it's not like this huge marketing consumerism thing in New Zealand like it is, elsewhere, I'm sure. Like, the expectations aren't, like, super high, I wouldn't say, which is nice because I mean, it's made up, right? I mean, it's kinda made up, right? So, my husband's birthday is on the 15th, so we never do much because we end up doing a birthday thing and it's together. So yes, so exciting together forever. But so yeah, tell me where you're joining me from, and I'm just going live, talk about a couple things, and yeah, see how it's going. You need to call us Amerikiwis. Amerikiwis, yes. So I get that question a lot. Like, why are you Kiwi Americans and not Amerikiwis? Because you're American first. And I wanted that one, but it was taken. The domain was taken, the social media name was taken, and I'm not doing like Amerikiwis 27, like I'm not doing that. So hence Kiwi Americans. But it's funny because people just reached out to me like, "Oh, I'm selling my," because mine is Kiwi Americans with an S, and they're like, "Oh, I'm selling mine, and you want to buy the Kiwi American?" And they want to charge me. No, I'm good. People know me. I'm good. I don't need your extra domain. Hello from Australia. Hello from Taranga. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Um, I just want to show you something cute. Look what I got. I got this pillowcase, and it says, "Shh." Dreaming, I am dreaming of 2 islands in the South Pacific, and it's just like this silk pillowcase. I mean, it's so cute. So I bought this for people in my membership, and I'm doing a giveaway. I gotta do that probably today. Ooh, watching from the Dominican Republic. Oh, you're a Kiwi there for a visit. That's so fun. How is it going? Tell me what it's like. I used to sell that product. I used to work, at a big tour, biggest one of the biggest ones in the US, and I just had never made it to the Dominican Republic, but I had been everywhere else. But I was like, oh, I never got there. Anyway, this pillowcase is so cute. So if you're in my membership, then you may be the lucky winner. I haven't drawn it yet today. I think I'll wait till my son gets home and have him draw it so everybody knows it's not rigged. Not that I would do that, but And so I'm not, then I'll just ship it to him. It's nice and light. I don't know, of course. So I bought it on holiday. So this whole box is getting damaged. But how fun! How fun! How fun! I wish I could have bought it for everybody, but by the time I bought it, because it was $20, by the time I buy them and ship them to everybody, whew, that's a lot. Maybe if it was Christmas, that might be a good Christmas gift, actually, because everybody in my membership is moving here, so it's we're wanting to move here wherever they are in the stage. But yeah, so I'm just coming on here. I don't have much time. Because lots of meetings today. So, yeah, so if you are thinking about moving to New Zealand, you need to get in my membership. I'm going to be closing it soon because it's filling up. I mean, I'm getting like people are pouring in, which is great. But I always, because it's only me, I do everything. So I just don't ever want it to be like where I can't manage it very well. So, um, I can't tell you like, oh, you have until Friday, but like I can tell like I'm probably going to close it soon. So if you're thinking about it, get into that. The link is in the description. And it's really great. So it's every training that you need to know on how to set up life and thrive in New Zealand. You also get access to a community of everybody else that's moving, and you can make friends and figure out things together. You also have a live Q&A with me every month, and you get all the resources, everything you need. And then you can talk to me anytime. So it's really like full access to me and helping you with anything that you need. I love my community. They're my favorite. And I love all of you too. Don't worry. But like, I'm just, so that's where I put my time in. And I have some exciting announcements coming up soon that I cannot wait to share once things are finalized. And it will definitely be hugely beneficial to people in the community. So there's that if you want it. If you're just thinking and you have no idea if you want to move to New Zealand, start with my free masterclass. It's 50 minutes, and I just kind of go through everything you need to do because I keep getting so many of the same questions. Where do I start? How do I do this? Da, 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 da. And let me tell you, this will answer all of that, and it's free, so you can just have that, and then you can decide what you want to do from there. Also, getting so many questions about so many people want to come here, but number one, you need two things in order to come here. You need a visa and you need a job, right? And so I'm working on a situation that will help both of those things. And I really want to create more of a process around getting that sorted for everybody. So that's what I'm working on. And so it's going to be great. So be in my membership. Those are people that are going to have access to it. Um, what else? What else? What else? What else? So I don't know if you know, in the month of February, I've been doing, so I don't know if you know this, but I own a digital marketing agency and I do that also in addition to helping people move here. I have that consulting, but that doesn't take up too much time. I also have Amazon business out of the US, which is growing quite fast and that I should be spending more time on, but I don't. So I'm doing a lot. And then I have all the social media, YouTube channel, and whatever. So it's fun. I love it. But if you are thinking about starting a business or have a business and need some marketing help, get in with me. I think I have 5 spots left for the $20 session with me, 30 minutes. We sit down and get a marketing strategy cranked out for you. And they're going really well. You guys, like, I'm loving these people. I am loving these small businesses, definitely helping them, like, they walking away like, "Holy cow," which I love. So, like, giving you way more value than, what you're paying for. So that's great with me. And then from there, you can go and Google how to do that because there's so many great YouTube videos out there, great information on the internet. Like, you just, like, really what, like, coaches do or course creators do are just synthesizing information that's free for you. So you don't have to, depending on your budget, like, you can just Google it for free. Like, I am fine with that. Like, I'm not trying to do everything for everybody because, that would drive me nuts. But so once they get this strategy, then they know what they need to focus on, then they can upscale in that area. Or you can hire me to coach you. That's fine too. I try to do it in, like, group settings, and that goes really well. And I love that. And hoping to do a little bit more face-to-face this year, but the one-on-one has been great and the groups have been great. So that's there if you're thinking about doing that, because here's the reality, guys. If you have an amazing product, or you have an amazing service, like, you got to know how to market it or it doesn't matter. Same thing with communication. Like, you may have an amazing idea. You may be very knowledgeable about something, but if you cannot communicate it, what does it matter? Like, it's sitting and doing nothing. Like, I can't even tell you how many people come to me and, like, they create the product first and then they think about marketing it. No, 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 no. Let's make sure that there's demand for it. Because if you need to create demand, then you are going to need to be like Nike, Pepsi, Starbucks, people that can afford to do that because it's very expensive. So I am a big believer in organic marketing, but that does take time. I'm not against ads. I'm not one of those people who are going to be like, you should never do ads. But there is, if you can put a strategy in place, you'll just get there a lot quicker. And you can just focus on the things because it's so overwhelming. Digital marketing is so overwhelming. Like, I love it. I live and breathe it every day, and it's changing daily. So this is why I don't like to come up with, I'm probably going to be like a principle-based course eventually, but, like, it's hard for me because the tactics are always changing. The platforms are always changing. And I just feel like I don't want to create something that then is not valid anymore once you actually watch it or read it. So this is why I like the coaching, because it's like I am updating you exactly where these things are at right now. So anyway, happy for you to put any questions in the chat and I will answer those. Yeah, and don't forget that you can get my American oh, shoot, do I have a meeting right now? Um, no, I don't have a meeting. Okay. Um, yeah, you can get my American cookbook. I have some left. I can ship it anywhere you are in the world to you if you want. I should have it right here with me, but I don't because I just put go live. That's what I did. So, what are you guys doing for Valentine's Day? Anything? This is a busy time because it's like Valentine's Day, then my husband's birthday is tomorrow, and then um, my daughter's birthday this next week. She's turning 16. How is this possible? And yeah, so it's just which just means work for me. Is all that that means. So, you know how it goes. So I recorded a new video yesterday, which is good. I'm excited for you guys. Hopefully, I can get it out to you this weekend because um, it's hold on. It's really good, but I don't do the editing because I hate it and I won't do it. And my editor is really good. Like there's no way I could do that. So I'm not a big like I do a lot of lives because it's just real and it's authentic and it's what people are thinking about and the questions that they have. So um but like, it's like you also have to feel good about what you're putting out there, and so this is why I do editing. A lot of people when I first started YouTube, I put out a lot of videos, and then I got an editor because I just realized how much I truly hate that, and, like, I wasn't gonna be able to continue with YouTube if I didn't, you know, have somebody else do that portion of it because I hated it so much. Um, and you just have to be really honest with yourself about that kind of stuff. So, yeah, so I ended up getting an editor, and then my videos were, more better, I guess. And people did not like it. People were like, I liked your other videos because it was just so real. And yeah, so, and so I had to really think about that. And I came to the conclusion that at the end of the day, you need to be able to put out something that you feel good about because this is free information. I don't owe this to anybody. I don't have to do this. This is all just, in my own time. I don't make barely any money on YouTube, so don't fool yourself. Like people thinking like, oh, you get millions of views, you get tons of money. No, you don't. You get maybe $1,000. Yeah, so it's not great, but at least it's something, not like the other channels give you anything, but YouTube is really great. But I just love it. And I get emails every week of people just like, oh my gosh, your videos really helped me and helped me solidify my decision, or, was clear that's probably not the place for me. Like it's both ways. And so that's huge. Like, you can impact people's lives. So this is why you guys need to get into the digital economy because it's amazing. You share your experience and you help people. That's what you do. And you can make money from it because like why wouldn't you want to do this for a living? Why would I want to go to work? Now, not that I don't go to work. Like I have contracts and I'm writing courses right now, which I should be doing right now, but I'm here with you. Because, like I said, it doesn't pay that much, but it's fine. So like even being able to do what you love and talk about what you love part-time is good. And we don't need to you don't need to be like, I need to make $1 million in order to be like amazing. No, 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 no. You need to set the bar a lot lower. Okay. There's not many millionaires. Okay. Like you need to just be like, if I could make 2,000 extra dollars a month or could then go part-time, like that is a huge that's like life changing for you. And that part-time that you're spending doing the thing that you love is building something for yourself and it's not somebody else's. And it's great. Also, if you have no interest in doing that, that's also fine. Like there's no like this is I know it's cool to be an entrepreneur these days, but it didn't used to be. And so and that's fine too. Like there's no rules around it. And I think that that's what I end up helping a lot of people when it comes to marketing because I think there's a lot of have tos and there just isn't. There's just not always rules around it. The one rule that I think that you need to have for yourself is you need to be self-aware of what what is important to you, the life that you want to live, and start making progress towards making that happen. That's what you need to do. Okay. What does that mean for you? And it can mean there's no right and wrong. It can mean different things. Some people just want to work less. Some people want to build something amazing, and that's going to require working more. Some people want to have more time with their kids or their aging parents or their friends. They just like to go out to dinner, right? So like whatever that is, whatever hobby, maybe you want to be biking more or playing more pickleball, right? I love pickleball. So whatever you need to do that, like make that happen. Like you're not going to wait until you're 65 in retirement to actually do what you want to do. Like that's ridiculous. How many people do I know that have not even made it to 50? Okay. So it's time. If you want to move to another country, it's time. Here's some advice to you. If you want to move to another country, this is probably the one thing that advice that I give to my clients that they're not necessarily asking for because I can hear it in the way that they're talking about things is when you come to another country and you get residency and they call it permanent residency. That doesn't mean that you need to live there permanently. Okay? It means that you now have the option of living there. Okay? So I think that that is a huge hurdle for people like to making that actual jump to moving abroad is because I think they have to do it and this is their decision and this is where they're going to stay put the rest of your life. And you may. And a lot of people do. I mean, I moved back, right? But like it doesn't have to be though. You can do whatever the heck you want. All it's doing is giving you options. It's giving your children options. Your children now can go to university in a different country if they want because it's a lot cheaper or they may want to move there. You're just giving yourself options. If the world decides to explode, you have options. Okay. Like that's what it's doing for you. Like, I just think that people get so overwhelmed with the decision to move abroad because they think it needs to be forever and it just doesn't need to be 2 years. It could be 5 years. And you know what? Honestly, probably don't even define it. Just say we're going and we're going to see how it goes. And we're living today for today and we're not deciding about tomorrow till tomorrow. Okay. So that's a huge one. That's a huge one. And the other one is that people don't say directly, but that's what they're hinting at is around other people's expectations of their lives. And this is what keeps them from doing it. And so one thing that I've learned that is if I live by other people's expectations in an important relationship, whatever that is, I end up becoming bitter towards them, and that relationship doesn't really grow or doesn't actually get better because, you know, you're doing what they want to do and not what you want to do, and you're just always frustrated. And it's just, yeah, it's not good. So if you actually want to have a good relationship continue with this person, like you are going to need to just be okay with what you want to do, understand what your why is, and just move ahead. So I'm just nailing it today. I am just helping you guys. What other questions do you have? I gotta take a break. This is like an energy thing that I'm drinking, and it works. It like clears my head. Like I just feel like I'm constantly in fog. But yeah, so definitely check out the membership if you're coming to New Zealand. That's what's created for you. And there's nothing else like it on the market. And I price it like I don't price it like it's the only one on the market. I price it where anybody can come in and go as much as they want. I mean, you can cancel anytime. There's no obligation. I'm not putting you in any sort of jail. Okay. Like you can come and go as much as you want. People, and I've had people that have been in for a year or 2 months and they've come out and they've come back in when it makes sense. This is what we do. Yes, I like that. Just find someone who care about what's important to you, but you don't always get to pick your family. I guess that's what I'm talking like. Um, yeah, but yeah, in terms of like if you have a choice of friends or a spouse or something like that, yeah. So get somebody that values the same thing because it gets hard. It gets hard to have a relationship with somebody that the values are different. So yeah. So check out the membership if if you wanna grab one of the spots for a marketing strategy, do that, and definitely get my cookbook.